Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 11th ranked team in the land, the Iowa State Cyclones. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Offense set on first down. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Oh, he's going to go up top. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to throw, it's Beck. They get to him as he throws. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for a big play downfield. It's complete. A huge pickup. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa State. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. They already have the lead, and they're trying to build it here in the first quarter with an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
On first down, here comes this offense. Looking for a gap. It's Henderson. Couldn't really get started there. Pickup of 1 to the 35. And the Buckeyes in the hurry-up. Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl? The expressway is wide open. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They'll give it to the back. Pulled down after a pickup of 5. They'll mark it at the 8. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Back to pass, it's Howard. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. Can the D deny them on second and goal? They've been running it, but now the pass. Moving out of the pocket. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The 8th play of the drive coming. You'd hate to settle for a field goal. It's third and goal. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buckeyes! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Right down the boulevard. So they covered 42 yards on the drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. David, they'd love to do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking.
Going downfield for the big play. It's complete. A huge pickup. Can anyone catch him? And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones!
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. You better start playing some better defense, and number 3's coming soon.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He's open on the right. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass plays.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State, the past several years, going back 10 years probably, you could pick so many big names of guys who have been superstars, not only at the college level, but also at the NFL level.
And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. This time they'll go to the running game. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Looking downfield, it's Howard. Makes a connection. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They'll throw it on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Henderson. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Yeah, how about the design of the play? Doing a great job. Get it to your man, your running back, now turn receiver in space, and let him do damage. Let him catch the football. He can do the rest. Be that special player in space that you know he is and get into the end zone.
And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Looking to go up top on first down. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
That's a great individual effort by him right there. When I think about Ohio State football, too, especially on defense, right, it's the legacy of the Silver Bowl. It's guys flying around, giving great effort and getting to the football, but it all has to start up front on the D-line. You've got to be dominant at that position, and right there, you just saw that, the ability to win one-on-one and make a play.
Reacted well to the tip, but just couldn't squeeze the football. Instead of the turnover, it'll be third down. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Throws to the tight end. Complete to the right. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. Looking to move it through the air. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's caught inside the 30. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And the Cyclones will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll just keep slinging it. Oh, what a grab by the defense. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. To the air, it's Howard. He's going to take off. Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Offense rushing to the line of scrimmage. Clock is stopped for the first down. They'll into the end zone he goes. Touchdown Buckeyes.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also...
He's got it downfield for a huge gain. Hit the afterburners, kid. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Iowa State. That was just as simple as playing catch in warm-ups.
And this offense felt like they could take advantage of this defense down the field throwing the football. They've got a lot of speed on the perimeter, and I feel like they've got some matchups they feel they should be winning one-on-one. You saw a great example of it right there.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Buys a little time with his feet. He's got it. Did he get a foot down? He did. It's good for the 2. That one's going to get a little star mark decided on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown just like that. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit...
He's taking the shot. Throws it back across his body, and what do you think happened? Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
Quarterback never saw his guy early enough. He was open right away, but was just late getting him the ball. Receivers jumping up and down saying, yo, I'm here, throw it to me. But by that time, the defense had already figured out where he was, and because of the late throw,
he wants to go deep. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Quarterback checking off. They'll throw it on first down. Pocket starts to collapse. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, this quarterback's already taken a couple shots from the pocket. There's another one right there that affected his accuracy on that throw.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. To the air, it's Howard. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And he reels it in inside the 30. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. Timeout by the defense as they're trying to ice this kicker. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. The holder will put it down on the right hash, a 33-yard try. It's good. They'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. Just about set for the second half kickoff. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. And they got it done in the first half, but the job now, follow up, close the deal, and bring home a bowl victory.
finish. You hear teams say it all the time. And that applies to them right now, David, here in the second half. It's a lot of really good things in that first half. Need some more big plays here to get this double.
And you've seen it with bowl games. Big swings, man. When the rust comes off after that first half and people get in a rhythm, you've seen big comebacks. So I know they're winning, but keep the foot on the gas. This first possession is crucial.
Going to try to get it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. They'll run it from the gun. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. And the Buckeyes are in the hurry-up. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. Fires to the big fella. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Here comes the offense on second down.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackle.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The give to the back. Kept it on the ground on third down. Picked up 5 yards, but it'll still be 4th and 1. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it past the marker. All by himself down the middle. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Ohio State. Lining up to add another. The extra point is good, and they have a 9-point lead. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they finished with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Looking for a productive play on first down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Going over the top. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. Running wide open down the gut of the field. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Cyclones. How about that quarterback taking the shot downfield and delivering to the wide open receiver?
I love this quarterback, Reese, because he's aggressive. He wants to take shots. He's looking for every opportunity to show off that cannon and that arm talent. He showed it to all of us right there.
To the air, it's Beck. Using his legs to buy some time. He's looking, pressure's coming, and the pressure gets there, and down he goes, and they won't be able to cut into this lead. They want to try to pull even right now as they're going for the onside kick here in the third. And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it.
And everybody's got different philosophies. Some people kick onside every single time. You go for the big play, try to create some momentum for your team, but they failed. A nice job covering the kick, seeing the football off the kicker's foot, securing it, getting on the ground, and making sure your offense retains the football.
The Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. From the gun, running back on the move. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped, a gain of 6. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. The Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for the end zone. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's inside the 40. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Pressure coming. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offensive sack. Now it's second down. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Hansen. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Still in the pocket and fires over the middle. And here's the third interception of the night. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, the defense was expecting pass on that one. Third and long, they dial up the perfect coverage and a great job in the back end, reading and reacting to the quarterback when the ball was in the air, coming away with a massive interception.
This should be the last play of the quarter. Quarterback checking the play. Back to throw, it's Howard. Looking deep. And he's got it inside the 30-yard line. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
This guy is officially a problem. Second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job on the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop him.
And the extra point is good. Just about set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Iowa State sending the offense back out. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over. Move it.
Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. The Cyclones come to the line in the hurry-up. This quarterback desperately wants to make a chunk play, but they're going to be deepest to deepest, widest to widest. He's got to be patient.
No doubt. Situational football is probably one of the most underrated, untalked about things, like understanding the situation. I have the lead. They have to take shots down the field. I'm going to play pass. I got to rush the passer. I got to keep him in the pocket. All those things come into play throughout this game.
Going up top on first down. Fires to the wideout. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. He'll try to take it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Ohio State. How about that D coming up with a play like that?
And that just might do it, man. Offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception, takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
And that extra point is a big one, as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the fourth. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know.
It's complete. A huge pickup. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Beck. Trying to get to him. Buys a little extra time. Takes a hit as he fires. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Got some room to run. After making the interception, he sets up his offense by running it back to the 39. Line gets set, first down. He wants to throw. The quick out. Open space at the 25. And he is marked out of bounds after another big gain. This aerial attack has had no problem moving the ball with chunk plays. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Feeling some heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Buckeyes moving quickly to the line. On second down, he's looking downfield.
Well, great job there by the defense because they weren't able to get him sacked right away, but you saw the coverage in the back end. Nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football. Didn't get the sack, obviously. You don't get the negative play, but you also don't give up. Feeling pretty good about where you are right now in this drive.
They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Quarterback extends the play. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Trying to run it in. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. Now it's third and goal. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Getting some heat. Quarterback now breaking the field. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
I just love the effort by the defense on this play. We're late in the game. It's in the fourth quarter. Guys are tired. They're not able to get to the QB right away, but they continue pursuing him, and they're able to get to him outside of the pocket. Nice job.
It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. With that field goal, now it takes a touchdown to beat them, so you want to pin them back and then let the defense have a little room to work with. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Iowa State sending the offense back out. The deficit is large, hope is fainting, but they'll try to finish strong.
Made a lot of mistakes in this game, and that's why it looks like they're going to take the L. Lots of things to improve on, lots of things.
Going for the big play. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Scanning the field, it's Beck. Fires on the move. It's caught downfield. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds. They ripped off a huge chunk, and now a little chunk is needed to pay it off. From the gun. They're bringing, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. He makes a catch. Hard-hitting tackle. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. After this, it'll be a wrap. On third and goal, they'll throw it. Quickly complete. And the consolation prize there. He gets into the end zone. Won't win them the game, but at least a score as the clock hits 0. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
325. Wants to go up top. Throw to the end zone, picked off. And he is brought down after the interception, and the clock strikes 0 here in the fourth quarter. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was no different.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. There's nothing quite like wrapping up a regular season with a bowl victory. It just leaves a good taste in your mouth going into the offseason. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the 5th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. So much for the touchback. Here he comes. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessed. Offense getting set for first down. Quarterback will audible. He'll start this drive firing. Trying to escape and get it himself. At the 40, there he goes. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. The Buckeyes racing to the line in the hurry-up. Catch in the middle, it's Henderson. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense gets set for second down. I get it that the game is the primary thing about going to a bowl, but there's so many festivities surrounding it, Jesse. What do you remember about something you experienced?
There was a lot of pageantry when I think back to the bowl games I played in, and you have functions, you get to visit a brand new city, generally in warm weather, you get to meet the other team.
Oh, look out! Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Buckeyes!
And they just keep feeding it to their workhorse back to open this game. Great job in the open field. He's got tremendous vision. He can make people miss. You saw all of that on display here in the opening drive.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll turn to Martinez. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And just an awesome job by that defender on that play. Great awareness, and he had his eyes on the quarterback, so he saw the ball thrown, and as such, he was able to go and swat it away.
Looking to throw, it's Ward. Fires to the right. It's complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Throws to the wideout. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down.
That's a nice-looking run, man, and what a legacy here. When you think about Edgerrin James and Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Clinton Portis, game breakers at the running back position. This guy, he seems like he's destined to play on Sunday.
On target to the left. Perfectly thrown ball. Nice catch. Good tackle, but it's 1st and goal from the 5.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. DB's right up on the receivers. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. A designed run for the quarterback. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! When the quarterback runs it, he's got the extra blocker, and I don't even know if he needed it. He just gashed them there.
Yeah, Reese. I mean, this offensive coordinator does a good job scheming ways to get this quarterback out into space with the ball in his hands. And when he's there, he can make people miss. And if he gets into the second level of your defense, that dude is gone.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Wants to throw. It's Howard. They're trying to get to him. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. The Buckeyes headed quickly to the line.
This offensive coordinator has got to find a way to slow down this defensive end in the 4-3 scheme. You might want to start thinking about double-teaming him with a tight end, maybe using a running back on some chips. Try to give your quarterback more time.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pulls it in. Oh, look out. There he goes. The 20. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
We may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They'll go to the ground. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain.
Well, with the weapons this offense has, you knew it was just a matter of time in the run game before someone was going to break a long one. They'd just been running into a wall. They just couldn't seem to find their creases and get enough movement up front, but they finally got it there, picking up the first. Let's see what happens next.
You get a guy who can do that on the outside, and it's sort of in the DNA of Miami's program.
Yeah, just speed. Those are guys that put fear in you. Those are the track stars. The Sunshine State produces so many of them. Those guys can absolutely fly.
The offense has it now at the 48-yard line, 1st and 10. From the gun, the give, looking for room. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell it extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
And the Hurricanes will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. No, he just flat ran over it. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
A 1st down run on the doorstep. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle.
2nd quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long.
Touchdown! The quarterback sneak pays off as he gets it across the goal line.
And, man, that stings. If you're a defense, you get all the way to a 4th down situation and held them so many times, and, man, they punch it in late, especially with the physicality. I hate when I get beat with physicality. They pounded them, ran the football with all the big guys in the game, and got the touchdown.
And he tacks on the extra point. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished the deal with the quarterback sneak. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. Back and forth we go on these last couple of drives, David. Everybody moving the ball.
Man, these offenses are in a rhythm. Everything they're doing right now is working, a lot of scoring. This puts a lot more pressure on your offense, Palmer, when you walk on the field.
And at this point, too, David, which defense can break serve, right? Who can get a stop? That's what it feels like is going to be the determining factor in this game.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. And the Buckeyes want to crank the tempo. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. On second down, he'll try to make the connection this time. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. Looking to pass, it's Howard. Blasted as he lets it go. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. 3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. They'll look to pin them deep. Wants to bring it back. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. The Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. We are locked up to start the second half, and guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds in a tight game like this.
I think that's why we were really anticipating this game so much. Two very evenly matched teams with a lot of playmakers. We knew this thing could go either way. So for this offense right here, this drive, start off the second half, David, they need to put something together and really put pressure on the opponent.
And the thing I like about bowl games, man, is they're exciting. You go for it more on fourth down, less to lose, not as uptight. So I look for this second half to be fun, to be wild, to be loose.
It's first down from the 37-yard line. They're going to run it. Tackled at the 31. They'll give him 6 on the play.
I know it's sexy to throw a football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
What a nifty run there to pick up the first down.
Well, they get another big run for a first down, and if you're on offense, you love the way your offensive line is blocking early in this game. They're getting tremendous movement, and they're making life pretty easy for these running backs right now.
Fires to the right, and that one's incomplete. This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Looking for a man, it's Ward. Throwing right. It's complete. Touchdown, K.